There's something about the silence of the forest at night, but what if that silence is broken by something you can't explain? We're diving into the 6 most disturbing camping encounters ever recorded. These clips will make you think twice about ever stepping into the woods alone again. Let's delve straight into this first disturbing encounter. Would you be brave enough to spend the night in one of the world's most haunted locations? YouTuber CJ Fawn and his friend Mo took that risk on August 13th, 2023, when they set out on a spine-chilling trip to Burnt Bridge Road in Mississippi, an area long known for its terrifying legends. According to local folklore, the restless spirit of a young girl haunts this stretch of road, lashing out at anyone who dares to pass through. As CJ and Mo began their investigation, the quiet hum of crickets filled the night air, giving the illusion of peace. But the silence was only a mask. What awaited them would be far from ordinary.
That's a gunshot, bro.
Gunshots ring out in the distance, casting doubt on how safe their chosen campsite really is. Before settling in for the night, CJ and Mo decide to take a cautious walk through the surrounding woods. CJ can't help but think back to his previous trip to Burnt Bridge Road, a night he'll never forget. He had witnessed a shadowy figure crossing the haunted bridge, and the unsettling memory still lingers with him. After a tense and quiet hike through the dark forest, they return to the van and try to get some rest. But rest doesn't come easy. Strange sounds begin to echo around them, soft, eerie noises, like someone or something brushing against the outside of the vehicle.
You good?
What's up?
You good?
Yeah, you good?
I can't stop staring at the damn window.
You're still awake?
Fucking hell, I've not been able to get to sleep.
How long have you been asleep for?
Choosing to stay quiet rather than confront whatever might be outside, they shut the van's window covers, though the door remains exposed. CJ can't shake the creeping feeling that they're not alone. "I keep staring at that window," he says, clearly disturbed, like something or someone might be watching from the shadows.
Come the fuck on, for real.
What was that? Not fucking now. What the fuck is that? I don't want to see anything.
Finally, they manage to fall asleep, but not for long.
Oh, wait, dude. What the fuck is that?
Was that an earthquake? What was that?
The van was just swaying side to side, dude.
Let's go out there and fucking look for it.
Fuck that, dude. I'm not going out there. Fuck that. It's
No, come on, seriously.
No, I'm not going out there, dude.
Was it? Is the van still rocking?
Feel it.
What the?
The van starts shaking violently, jolting CJ and Mo awake, heart pounding. CJ steps outside to investigate. He walks over the bridge, finding no one until he sees a shadowy...
What was that?
Okay. In the van. In the fucking van. In the van.
CJ bolts back to the van, slamming the door shut and locking it behind him. Moments later, a chilling noise pierces the silence, something unnatural and deeply unsettling. The tension rises as they both realize they're not alone out there. And then, it happens.
Oh, it's not the van.
Fuck!
What are you doing right now?
I'm getting on my fucking floor is what I'm doing.
A sudden, thunderous knock on the van jolts CJ to his core. His heart nearly stops in pure terror. From that moment on, they remain huddled inside, too shaken to sleep, as the heavy silence wraps around them like a blanket of dread. Who, or what, was lurking just outside their van that night? Was it some unseen force toying with them, or something far more sinister? Some questions are better left unanswered. But one thing's for sure, This was easily one of the most chilling camping encounters ever captured on camera. In January 2025, a British YouTuber named James uploaded a chilling video to his channel By the Curb, titled Scary Van Life Park Caught on Camera. James is known for his outdoor adventure content, often sharing moments from his life on the road as he travels across the UK in his camper van. In this particular video, James set out on a solo road trip to Sunderland, a city in England. After driving all day, he finally arrived and parked his van just off the roadside to settle in for the night. As darkness fell, James got ready to sleep and eventually dozed off. But not long after, he was suddenly jolted awake by strange sounds outside his van. And that's when he experienced something deeply unsettling. After hearing a knock on his van, James peeked out the window, only to be startled by the sight of a man standing just outside, staring straight at him and shouting. It was difficult to make out exactly what the man was yelling, but his aggressive tone made it clear. Whatever he was saying, it wasn't friendly. His behavior was intense, and it felt like his intentions were far from good. The man continued to shout and bang on the window for nearly 10 minutes. James found himself frozen with uncertainty. Should he stay inside or step out and confront him? But with no form of protection on hand, and the possibility that this stranger might be armed with a knife or something worse, James made the smart decision to remain inside the van. At that point, all he could do was sit quietly, wait, and hope the man would eventually leave on his own.
I've got some nutter shouting outside van. Give me shoes on. It's still there, look.
Luckily for James, the man eventually grew tired of shouting and left the area, leaving him unharmed. It's difficult to say for sure whether the stranger intended to break into the van or physically harm James, but judging by his behavior, it seemed likely he was under the influence of something. The man had approached the camper van and, upon noticing James inside, began banging on the window and shouting, possibly trying to provoke him into stepping outside. Thankfully, James kept his cool and made the smart decision to stay put. Confronting someone in that state, especially without any means of protection, could have ended badly. Sadly, situations like this aren't uncommon. Many van lifers and solo campers have reported being harassed or even attacked by individuals with bad intentions. In the end, James avoided a potentially dangerous encounter simply by trusting his instincts and choosing not to engage. This chilling footage was captured by Richard Greenick, a man best known for his YouTube channel where he usually performs popular songs in his own voice. But this particular video is nothing like his usual content. Instead, it tells a haunting story that Richard admits still disturbs him to this day. He shared it online, hoping someone could help explain the strange creature he encountered. It was August 4th, 2017. Richard was spending time at his cherished summer holiday home, tucked away in the quiet countryside. Everything seemed perfectly normal until something deeply unsettling broke the peace. One evening, as he followed his usual routine, he noticed movement in his yard. There it was, a bizarre, disturbing creature unlike anything he had ever seen. Before he could grab his camera, it bolted into the darkness, leaving Richard shaken and confused. But later that night, it came back. This time, Richard was ready. The moment their eyes met, an icy chill shot through him. Acting on instinct, he grabbed his iPad and positioned it by the window, determined to capture proof of what he was witnessing. His heart pounded as he hit record, desperate to document the unexplainable. In a mix of fear and urgency, Richard even phoned a priest, hoping that some form of intervention might drive away whatever terrifying presence was lurking outside.
Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Hey, Mickey G.
Hey Mike, I need you.
I can hardly hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Yeah.
Alright, you're not gonna believe this. I got it on video now. People think I'm nuts. It's on video, it's playing right now.
Huh?
I put the iPad in the window and now this thing's coming up to the steps in my backyard, Mike.
What's going on?
It's like a weird demonic looking thing and it's like a human. And it's all scratched down. And this is the second time this happened this week. And as I'm talking to you, this is all unrecorded. And it doesn't see me. I'm in that, you know, that sunroom?
Huh?
All right, I've been putting the iPad out. It's about around, and it happened. This weird thing's been happening around this time at night.
Did they record it?
You're on record. Everything's recording now. I can see the thing. It's like looking around weird. It's
They're recording the video?
yeah, right now it's on the video. It doesn't see me. I'm sitting back, but I can still see out the window really good. You should
Can't
see.
hear you?
No, it can't. But it's looking around like something out of a weird sci-fi movie. This thing is freaky. It's on video. Huh?
Not a person?
No, it's an evil identity. It's evil entity. This thing's like wicked looking. But it's a human form though. You gotta wait until you see the video. I got it on video.
Okay, good.
This is like one out of a million things that people will not. They'll think they won't think I'm crazy no more. Wait until you see this. Oh my God! It's like you should see this thing, Mike. Oh my God! Like a gargoyle. It's like a gargoyle, man. And it's like 35 feet away, and it came out of those weeds. You know what I'm talking about?
In the footage, if you watch closely, a strange, pale, human-like figure can be seen approaching Richard's home. Its movements are unnerving, jerky, yet deliberate, like it's searching for something, or someone. Its head turns sharply from side to side, scanning its surroundings in a way that makes Richard's skin crawl. His heart thunders in his chest as dread grips him. The creature's presence radiates an unnatural, sinister energy that seems to seep into the air itself. It drifts closer to the window, each step thick with menace, until, suddenly, it begins to retreat. Richard stays frozen, watching it vanish into the darkness. For a fleeting moment, he starts to breathe easier, but then it's back. From the blackness, its distorted silhouette takes shape again, as though it's forming out of the shadows themselves. A cold shiver runs through Richard, colder than anything he's ever felt. Overcome with fear, he calls out to the priest, his voice shaking as he begs for prayers, any protection against whatever this thing is.
People won't think they're not gonna think I'm crazy when they see this now. This is unreal. Just pray.
Just pray?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Father God, I just want to lift Rick up to you right now, Lord. I don't know why he's being tormented like this, Lord. We know you know, and Lord, you've been speaking to him in visions and dreams concerning his work and different things, and the enemy is being attacked by you, Lord. And he's all worked up, and God, I just come against this. I bind these things right now, these evil spirits that are just harassing Rick and just coming into his yard. I bind those things right now. I command them to cease and be still, be gone. I pray that you Rick peace right now. I come against all fear. I bind that in Jesus' name. I pray, Father, that you just give peace, comfort, Lord, that he knows that, Lord, that you're watching over, Lord. You are his rear guard, and nothing's going to come. When you lay down at night, no sudden terror will come upon you.
Oh my God, there it is, Mike. It came back. Oh my gosh.
I command you to go in Jesus' name.
This thing is
Be
looking
gone.
weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It knows something's going on, man. This thing is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. We got disconnected. I even called the minister. It went back.
As the priest begins speaking in tongues, the atmosphere in Richard's yard shifts, growing heavier, darker, more oppressive. The creature, once still and lurking in the shadows, suddenly starts moving in an erratic, almost spasmodic way, as if the priest's words are somehow affecting it. Then, without warning, the call drops. Richard's phone goes silent, leaving behind a hollow, unsettling quiet. The video ends abruptly, offering no explanation and no closure for what just happened. It left viewers with more questions than answers. Some flooded the comments with their own chilling stories, claiming they'd seen similar beings or had strange, unexplainable encounters themselves. Others dismissed the footage as nothing more than an elaborate hoax, staged for attention. But whether they believed it or not, millions were left unsettled, haunted by the same question. What was that thing? And was it tied to something far darker? For Richard, the memory still lingers like a shadow he can't shake. And maybe it's best the truth stays hidden, leaving us with a mystery that chills precisely because it may never be solved. Meet Oliver, a passionate traveler and adventure seeker who runs the YouTube channel Venture Unbound. His content ranges from exploring festive Christmas markets to camping in stunning remote locations, offering viewers a taste of his journeys and the unique charm of each destination. In this particular video, Oliver sets out on a solo wild camping trip, spending the night deep within a secluded forest somewhere in the UK. His plan is simple: soak in the beauty of nature, enjoy the peace and quiet, and fully embrace the solitude of solo camping. It's February 22nd, 2025. Brimming with excitement, Oliver arrives at his chosen campsite. The late afternoon sun streams through the trees, painting the forest in a warm golden light and lifting his spirits even higher. As he begins scouting for the perfect spot to pitch his tent, everything feels calm and inviting. But what Oliver doesn't know is that this trip is about to take a dark, unsettling turn, one that will make it unlike any adventure he's ever captured on camera.
We're just trying to find a comfortable spot now. There's so many trees around, but it's just trying to find the right spot, which is going to be completely flat and well sheltered. It's a bit alarming when you see fallen branches like this falling from the trees. Could easily fall on you in the night. So I think I've found a really good spot here. This area here is quite good. You've got a couple of trees around here, and this space right here is really good. It's quite flat as well. I might need to move some twigs out of the way for underneath the tent. But the path is just over there, so people are quite far away, which is really good. So it should be quite quiet.
Satisfied with the spot he's chosen, Oliver gets to work setting up camp for the night. It's his very first solo wild camping trip, and while the idea of spending the night alone in a dark forest brings a flicker of unease, he keeps his mind on the task in front of him. The uncertainty of what the night might hold lingers in the back of his mind, but it's outweighed by the rush of excitement running through him. With each step of preparing his camp, the nervousness fades, replaced by a growing sense of anticipation for what he believes will be a calm, quiet night in nature.
I'm hoping with it being metal, they'll eventually just flex and bend and probably stay in the same position for a while. And hopefully don't flex back too much. That top one was a lot easier compared to the bottom one setting up. So this is a tent fully set up. We've got the tarp over the top, so I'm hoping it does keep the rain off in the night, but the tent will do it anyway if it wasn't there in the first place. But I'm thinking it looks really good. The sun is setting now, so it should be getting quite quiet, and hopefully no one passes through, especially at the night time as well. Don't want anyone passing through on night time. That'd be creepy.
Pleased with how his camp came together, Oliver soon feels hunger creeping in and decides to cook dinner before darkness fully settles over the forest. He tries to savor the experience, but an uneasy awareness of his isolation keeps tugging at the edges of his mind. The thought of being alone in the deep woods after nightfall makes him feel exposed, though he reassures himself it's just his imagination. Still, the discomfort refuses to fade completely. Determined to keep the mood light, he focuses on the simple joys of the evening, unaware that the dread he felt might have been far more justified than he wanted to believe.
It's quite a challenge, and it's quite a weird thing to do, especially being on your own. It's so strange in the wild, and then there's people as well walking around because it's like a country park. So yeah, it's a very, very strange atmosphere at times, especially when you go to the toilet in the night and you've got your lantern and you're just walking around and all you can see is the silhouettes of the trees. Now that is just creepy. So it's getting a little bit dark now. I've got my cooking equipment here. I've got my pan as well, and some eggs and some bacon. I've got my olive oil and a lighter as well to start this off. Did you hear that? That was an owl. Hopefully we're going to hear some owls tonight. That was cool. All gone. That was actually really good. I'm quite full now. So I didn't need to bring any bread or anything.
With his hunger finally satisfied, Oliver leans back feeling content, at least for the moment. But as night tightens its grip, the forest's character changes. The friendly rustle of leaves now seems more like whispers, and the shadows stretch unnervingly between the trees. The deeper the darkness gets, the more aware he becomes of his isolation. A creeping chill seeps into the air, matching the unease growing in his chest. Deciding he's had enough of the open night, he slips into his tent, pulling the zipper closed as if it might keep the outside world at bay. Taking a slow, steady breath, he tells himself he just needs to relax and let the stars watch over him until morning.
Very creepy. Like, when you need to go to the toilet in the night, it's so spooky. Like, you just see a random tree just dotted there, and it's so like, whoa! It's like a person stood there, but yeah, it's quite a creepy feeling when it's dark like this. So I'm going to get some sleep now and test it out, see how it goes, see if I get some sleep. Last time when I was in the hammock tent, I only had about 2 hours sleep. That wasn't the best night ever, really. But we'll see how this one goes. It's not a hammock tent, it's a lay flat, on the ground tent. So we'll see how it goes, and I will see you guys in the morning.
Oliver had set up a camera outside, hoping to catch footage of any wildlife wandering near his camp. But not long after he drifted into a deep sleep, the lens recorded something entirely unexpected, something far more unsettling than the peaceful animal encounters he'd been hoping for. It was the kind of thing he wished had never happened that night.
Oh, turn around, there's somebody sleeping in the tent behind me. There. The tent right there.
Told you it's what oh, come here, boys, together. Come together. No, but I don't want the guy to feel threatened at all, do you know what I mean? Yeah, leave him to it, mate, let's go. He's got a body, look, he's got a shell, stop there, man. What do you mean? Look on the tree, that's a...
You're right.
Oh, sorry, we're just stumbled the fuck you, mate, hi, man.
No, it's alright, no worries.
You're doing okay, though?
Tell you what. Go down that way. It's like a bit of a dick. Yeah.
Like a bit of a...
Just keep going. It's like a building.
Oh, fuck,
Like a circular brick.
Oliver was jolted awake by the sound of several men moving through the forest. At first, panic set in as beams of light cut across his tent, and a mix of voices echoed in the dark. For a few tense seconds, his heart pounded, until, as he became fully alert and listened carefully, he realized their tone didn't sound threatening. After a deep breath to steady himself, Oliver worked up the nerve to poke his head out and let them know he was there. Thankfully, his worst fears didn't come true. These strangers meant no harm. Still, the encounter sent a chill through him, reminding him just how exposed you can be when camping alone. He couldn't help but think how differently the night might have ended if it had been someone with bad intentions passing by. Fortunately, this time, he didn't have to find out, and he hopes he never will. Tom's Trails is a YouTube channel that focuses on all kinds of outdoor adventures. This time, Tom heads deep into the forest for another camping trip, but he's not going solo. Joining him on this journey is his loyal and adorable dog, Archie.
Even the sunset reflected in the car looks amazing. This is going to be great. I'm going to be an absolute feast for the mozzies tonight, because I'm covered in sweat. The gym. This isn't the place I wanted to go to today, but sun's setting. The actual place I wanted to go to was about a 40-minute drive. There was just not enough time. Even now, the sun's... it's going to be getting dark very, very soon. You know, that's us over there. This is the happiest dog in the world right now. He's in his element. Just an open field, just hanging out.
They make their way into the forest, and as they venture deeper, the daylight begins to slip away. The thick canopy above filters the sunlight, casting long shadows across the ground. After hiking for a while along a narrow, winding trail, they come to an unexpected stop around 8 p.m. Archie, who had been trotting just ahead of Tom, suddenly freezes. His body stiffens, ears perked, and his eyes fixate on something hidden in the darkness up ahead. He doesn't move, just stands there, tense, staring silently into the thick woods.
Just birds, mate, just birds. Yeah. Nah. Something's... Pardon my language. The first time I've ever sworn on this channel. Does that prove that something feels genuinely
Suddenly,
off?
the forest fell eerily silent. No rustling leaves, no chirping birds, just an unnatural stillness that seemed to press in from all sides. It was as if the entire woods were holding their breath. But Archie, he was focused, locked onto something unseen, as if he could sense a presence nearby. And let's be real, when your dog refuses to move forward, there's usually a good reason. Tom didn't ignore the warning signs. Something wasn't right, and he trusted his instincts. Without wasting another moment, he turned back and got out of the forest as quickly as possible.
Someone's commented and said, oh, if you're a naturally nervous person, maybe camping isn't right for you. It's going to be like, thumbnail was going to be, should I quit camping, question mark, question mark. It's going to be a great, bloody clickbait. Not really. Emotive title.
He stopped somewhere in the forest to make something to eat, but that uneasy feeling never went away. It still felt like he was being watched.
Yeah, I can definitely hear voices. I think Archie can hear voices as well. So good, dig dog, we're going now. God, am I happy I didn't decide to pitch up
Before things got creepy, I once again feel that overwhelming urge to get the hell out and just go.
Tom figured it was safest for both him and Archie to head out that night and save the camping trip for another time. But just as they were making their way out of the woods, something happened. Something that made it crystal clear he'd made the right call.
Bad vibes, man. Bad vibes. I don't feel the slightest bit of regret. I feel that I've made the right choice. What the f was that? You won't have heard that because I've got my mic on me. Can you hear that? Switch my mic off. I'm not messing around.
A piercing scream suddenly echoed through the forest, cutting through the silence, and just like that, the birds all burst into frantic noise. Whatever it was, Tom was lucky not to stick around to find out. This moment is a perfect reminder of why trusting your gut can make all the difference. Sometimes, the line between becoming a cautionary tale and walking away safely is just a matter of timing. Always listen to your instincts. What do you think made that sound? A wild animal or something far more unsettling?